All right, so I have a new guitar coming in hot from the US. Let's unpack this and see what's inside. Is that good enough? Hopefully that's good enough. The moment of truth. Can you guys even see it? I bet you can't. Let me get one of these. Do you guys see it yet? Let me move the camera. Holy shit. This looks just incredible. Here it is, my new guitar. It's really fucking awesome already. I just can feel it by just holding it. The neck is substantial, to say the least. Let's see if you can even see that color. Can you? This feels good. This feels real good. Let me show you the reason why I got this phone. So I followed this account on Instagram that's called Only One Pickup. Only One Pickup has some awesome guitars. And what stood out was this one guitar that was a Les Paul Jr. double cut that just captivated me. And I just had to follow the account that had this. As it turned out, it was Grit Brothers guitars that stood out, and I started following that account. What caught my attention when it came to these guitars was the tagline on this account. Actually, it's building guitars you want to find in pawn shops. Old beat up guitars that you find whilst taking a walk, walking into a store, and it just sits there. That amazing old beautiful guitar. And in Sweden we don't really have that thing. We do have pawn shops, but they are controlled by the state or something. They're not private owned anyway, so we don't have that culture of walking into stores and finding gems like that. So basically what I did was I bought into the dream. So I kinda reached out to Dan when he said that he was gonna make a batch of new guitars and was taking deposits basically. I reached out, asked him what his price was, and it was a really good price. Really good price, because what options do you really have if you want a double cut Les Paul Jr.? You don't have that much. You have custom shops, Gibson custom shops, or you have Eastman, I think, have one, and Maybach also have one. You have the Harley Bentons. Vintage guitars also have some, and of course you have Rock and Roll Relics, of course, that's the main one, right? Yeah, you have some, but with this I get the color I want. I get it all relict and nice looking. So yeah, I had to get one of his guitars. So this guy Dan, he makes his guitars on his free time. Yeah, he has his regular job, he makes these on his free time, and they're really good. They are really good. This is perfectly set up from the start. I can feel it. I can feel it just by holding it. So I reached out to Dan, sent him a message, got the specs of his guitars and what type of customizability I could do. And the customizability that I had was selecting color, selecting degree of relic, selecting pickguard. The pickup was already chosen. It's a Sheptone P90 Alnico 5, so it's going to be perfect for what I play. This guitar is incredibly light too, which is super nice. Oh man, it's such a nice guitar. So you put your deposit down and you wait. So I sent Dan a message 20th of August. Today is 12th of November. Basically 2.5 months of deciding what I want for finish. He had to order this specific finish because I asked for it. This one is Ocean Turquoise. And because I'm a Fender fan, I just love this finish. It's difficult to really say what it is. It's a mix between blue and green. It's awesome. So I messaged Dan, I talked to him about what color I wanted, and he got working. Now, importing guitars to Europe is something to think about, of course. It added $160 just to ship it to Europe, and then you have import taxes on top of that as well. So that's the thing. But to me, getting a Les Paul Junior double cut just the way I want it, it's definitely worth it. It's still cheaper than the Eastman or Maybach options, and it's definitely cheaper than Rock and Roll Relics. So yeah, if you like beat up guitars, usually the one pickup, you know, straightforward rock and roll, then yeah, maybe get one of these. You should check his account out, give him a follow. The full review of this guitar will come fairly soon. I'm gonna play through this one a bit so I kind of know. I need to play it a bit before I review it, right? I can't just sit down and review it. So I need to play it, get my thoughts down on paper, and then record a proper review of this guitar. I really like it. Damn, it's such a cool instrument. And thank you for setting up twice too, and double checking every inch of this instrument. It feels great, man. So yeah, I'm gonna play it at some point. Not now, you guys have to wait. Yeah, that's it. Super cool guitar. Check out Grit Brothers Guitars, and check out Only One Pickup as well, because it's an awesome account. Both definitely follows. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. If you have any questions about this guitar, leave them in the comments down below. Or, I mean, you can always send Dan a message on Grit Brothers Guitars. I'll leave all the links in the thing down below. And if you have any questions about my other gear or anything else, just write me a comment or send me a DM. I'm always on talking about guitars. So yeah, I think that's it. See ya, guys.